This season of glitz and glam is fast approaching and I, for one, love getting dressed up. For today's video, I have a couple of outfits for you, all covered in sequins. I'm a real magpie. I love myself a good sequin outfit and I'm looking for a couple of special pieces for those special holidays. So per usual, I've been on Shein. It is, in my opinion, the best place of plus size girls that can play with fashion. I will link everything in the description box for you. So if you're interested in any other pieces, do go and check that out. But some glitz and glam, all covered in sequin from Shein. Let's get stuck into it. My first piece is this absolutely stunning dress. I picked this one because it's a little bit different. It is full sequin, but here on the front we have the colourful flowers in sequin and the rest of the dress is full black sequin. I just think it's so much fun and very, very different from anything else I've ever seen. This one is a full wrap dress. So I have a tie over here. I'm going to do this trying to keep my modesty in place. But it ties over here in the side. Do you see that? Right? So it's a true wrap style, which is a fantastic option for us apple shapes. Now I got this one in a size 2XL and I must admit, I think I could have sized down. I have quite a lot of room around here, even in the waist, but most of all in the straps. I had to tighten the straps completely because it's actually too big. I just think it's stunning. It's such a simple dress, and because it is full sequin, I don't have to worry too much about dress anything up or dress anything down because the dress has everything that I need. I've just added a simple black pump and that is it. It's absolutely stunning and I do think it has a great fit, although I do think I might potentially could size down. Great skimming of the tummy. Let me give you a 360 since it is a full wrap dress, right? And I think it's seamless between the two kinds of sequin. It's very different, very unusual, but I think it's absolutely beautiful. And I don't think this is necessarily a Christmas dress, meaning I could wear it for several occasions. My next outfit is actually two separate pieces, but I decided to go all out, mix and match them together for a full sequin outfit. This skirt is pure black skirt, and I should have said about the other dress as well, they are fully lined. There is no sequins hitting my skin at all. Very, very comfortable, but we have the black sequin in a swirly design here on the skirt. We have a zip in the side, but I didn't need to open it because it's elasticated waist, but this is how you do a pencil skirt when you're an apple shape. This skirt sits snug to the body. There isn't all that terribly much tummy on display, but it skims beautifully still. Now, if you were to put on a pencil skirt as an apple shape, it would sit more like this and it would be stunning. But because the fabric would be sitting snugger, it would also show a lot more tummy. And by adding a straight skirt instead, it skims the tummy, hides it away, and I can still have that feel of wearing a sexy and slinky skirt without having my tummy on display. So this is a fantastic option for us apple shapes and I'm in absolute love with it. Now the top is a little bit different for me because it's actually see-through. Not something I would go for very often, but I think that the way the sequins has been sewn over my chest, I still feel covered. I don't feel that I have everything on display, even though you can actually see the sneaky edge of my bra. I really appreciate that. The way the sequins are sitting, it's stunning. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And best of all, let me just carefully take it out because I don't want to break it. Not only does the top have a great length if you don't like tugging, you see it goes all the way down to here, but it also is covered in sequin both front and back. Not something you see very often. Normally if you find a sequin piece, there'll be sequins on the front but nothing on the back, and I love this. Now the sequin on this top is both black, well that's actually black beads on as well, but the sequin is silver as well. So I just think the two pieces go really, really well together, even though they were not intended to. And best of all, these two pieces, you could absolutely play with them in your wardrobe with other pieces. I think this skirt here, you can definitely dress it down with a turtleneck or a sweater. And equally, I think this top here, you could easily add it under a blazer and even just with a pair of jeans. Two fantastic pieces. I'm very tempted to keep both of them because I really, really love them. This one just needs a slight little dart under my bust here or at my bust. Stunning, stunning pieces. The most important thing when you are dressing an apple-shaped body, the best style tip I can ever give you is to make sure that the pieces you wear fit you perfect. The only way to get the perfect fit is trial and error. It's as simple as that. And I picked this dress even though it's a little bit on the shorter side. I feel a little bit more exposed because my shoulders and arms are out as well as my leg. But I picked it because the color is stunning and I wanted to try it. And now that I put it on, look at this. Ta-da! It skims beautiful over my tummy. It has the perfect fit on my body. And because it has the perfect fit on my body, I feel confident. And when you feel confident, it shows in your outfit. So the dress may only be from SHEIN, but because it's stunning and it fits me perfect, that's it. That's what it's all about. So if I can teach you one thing, come to visit my channel, as an apple shape, make sure your pieces have the perfect fit. Isn't the dress stunning? I love the copper color of the sequin. As I said, it skims beautifully over my tummy. It gives me a fantastic hourglass shape, and the design in the sequin is fantastic as well. It just cinches me in, gives me the illusion of having a bit of a waist. I know it's on the shorter side, and on the shorter side may not work for everybody, but I think that we could play around maybe with a shirt or maybe even the turtleneck, long boots maybe. I think we definitely have scopes to play around, dress this one up, dress it down. But isn't it beautiful? I absolutely love this dress. I think I'm gonna have to keep this one as well. You know, I like keeping it real even when I get it wrong, and I do like showing when I order something that doesn't work, and these two, they don't work. Let's start with the skirt. The idea of the skirt is stunning. Once again, it is fully lined. All the pieces has been fully lined. Every single piece, tops and all. Very comfortable, lovely and stretchy. However, the fit of the skirt just doesn't work. As you can tell, it shows all of my tummies, something I'm not fond of, and as an apple shape, I know many of you feel the exact same. If you're happy to show your tummy, you go for it. You celebrate that tummy, all right? But it's just not for me. I do love the waistband on this skirt, so maybe someone, do you know what? Maybe it's simply just because I got the wrong size. Per usual, I always shop by measurements, but of course, SHEIN and measurements even can be wrong. So I think it's just a matter of maybe trying to size up and see if that would fit better. Now the top definitely has potential. I'm not like, wow, I have to have it. But again, I would have to do a small alteration. Sorry, once again, fully lined. I love that. I do have, can you see how it's a little bit baggy there? Right, I would have to put in a little dart there, and I think that might just save it. It does sit snug over my tummy, but once it's tucked in, I don't think that would be an issue. It does have a nice length to it, especially if you don't like tugging. For me, it's just too snug over the tummy for not tugging. But as I say, if I tug it in, right, then you won't notice that it's tight. Just imagine that this will be covered with whatever I'm wearing, and I quite like it. So I'm not 100% sure the color works on me for either of the pieces, but you know what? I'm glad I tried them because I do love the idea of the champagne color in sequin, and it's definitely something that I want to explore more. So, but anyway, that's those two pieces. I had hoped that I had managed to save the best for last, and this dress did not disappoint. Oh my God. Who knew I could look this stunning in a 50-euro dress from SHEIN? This dress is exquisite. Once again, fully lined, fully beaded and fully sequined front and back the whole way around. We have little silver thread fringes down at the bottom. Very, very beautiful. Look at the fit of this dress. It's amazing. I'm absolutely gobsmacked. Now, as an apple shape, this one does sit snug to the body, but I do think that it skims decently enough that I don't feel that I have my tummy out on display, and I appreciate that. The slit in the back is also very, very beautiful, but it's still very modest and I still feel very covered up. But the way this has been cut and the way the design is on the dress, look, it looks like I have a real waist. It's stunning. Now the straps are very, very elasticated. That's the one downside to this dress. I had to tighten them completely, but tighten them completely also means that my chest is fully covered, which I fully appreciate. This dress is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Now I don't actually need this dress for anything. It's a little bit too dressy for the occasions I have coming up this glitz and glam season, but if you are looking for a glitz and glam dress, I don't think you get them much better than this. But that is all the dresses that I have for you for today. I hope if nothing else, I have given you a bit of outfit inspiration, a few ideas for some glitz and glamour coming up here for the holiday season. Now, don't forget that I do wear shapewear in all my videos and all the outfits that you see. My shapewear is always linked in the description box along with the video where you can see it in action and links to everything that I have shared with you today. But if you made it this far and sat through the ads, thank you so much, because that's how you help my channel. Will you do me one last favor before you leave for today? First of all, let me know in the comment which dress was your favorite or which outfit was your favorite, and also leave me a white heart. The hearts are simply to show me and the algorithm that you enjoyed my content enough to actually stay to the end and find out which heart we leave for this video. But that is it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.